प्यारे बच्चों, आपका +1 क्लास में स्वागत है। केमिस्ट्री सब्जेक्ट में आपका 7th यूनिट आता है इक्विलिब्रियम। उसमें जो आज हम टॉपिक डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं वो है द पीएच स्केल, आयनाइजेशन कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ वीक एसिड्स एंड वीक बेसिस, डिग्री ऑफ आयनाइजेशन, रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन आयनाइजेशन कांस्टेंट ऑफ एसिड एंड आयनाइजेशन कांस्टेंट ऑफ conjugate base of the acid and amphoteric nature of the water. Sorensen in 1909 suggested a new term for expressing the concentration of hydrogen ion known as pH scale. pH is defined as the negative logarithm to base 10 of the activity of hydrogen ion. So, activity of hydrogen ion in dilute solutions in which the molar concentration of the hydrogen ions is less than 0.01 mole per liter, the activity of hydrogen ion is numerically equal to its molarity, which is represented as the molar concentration of protons in the aqueous solution. So, activity has no units and is defined as the molar concentration of the hydrogen ions over mole per liter. So, pH is equal to negative logarithm to base 10 of the activity of hydrogen ions. If the solution is very dilute in which the molar concentration of hydrogen ions is less than 0.01 moles per liter, then the pH is equal to negative logarithm of molar concentration of hydrogen ions in the solution over mole per liter. Mathematically, it may be expressed as pH of the solution is equal to negative logarithm to base 10 of the molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution. As you know, for neutral solution at 298 Kelvin, the molar concentration of hydronium ions is equal to molar concentration of hydroxyl anions, and the value is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 mole per liter. So that the pH of the solution, which is negative logarithm to base 10 of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution, is equal to negative log to base 10 of 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 7, and upon solving this equation we get the value is equal to 7. So in other words, we can say the pH value of neutral solution is equal to 7. In a similar way, by substituting different values of hydronium ions in the above reaction, it can be seen that by using the mathematical expression of pH value of the aqueous solution, which is related to the molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution, we can get if the concentration of hydronium ions is greater than 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7 mole per liter of aqueous solution, then the solution is acidic, and for acidic solution the value pH of the aqueous solution will be less than 7. If the concentration of hydronium ions is less than 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7 mole per liter of the aqueous solution, then the solution is basic, and for basic solution the value of pH is greater than 7. If the concentration of hydronium ions is equal to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 7 mole per liter of the aqueous solution, then the solution is neutral, and for neutral solution the value of pH is equal to 7. Hence, a scale has been introduced to express the acidic and basic characters of a solution in terms of pH values. अब pH वैल्यू डिपेंड करती है आपकी मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोनियम आयंस और हाइड्रोजन आयंस इन द एक्वस सॉल्यूशन. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपका कोई एक्वस सॉल्यूशन है में और उसमें मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयन और हाइड्रोनियम आयंस जो है दैट इज 1 मोल पर लीटर है, तो इसका नेगेटिव लॉगरिथम टू बेस 10 ऑफ द मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयंस इन द एक्वस सॉल्यूशन which is 1 mole per liter is equal to 0. So pH value of that solution is 0. अब मान लो अगर मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयंस डिक्रीज हो जाती है, 10 raised to power -1 हो जाती है, -1 हो जाती है, तो इसका नेगेटिव लॉगरिथम टू बेस 10 ऑफ 10⁻⁻1 की वैल्यू आ जाएगी pH वैल्यू 1. So as the molar concentration of hydrogen ions goes on decreasing, the pH value of the solution goes on increasing. और जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि न्यूट्रल सॉल्यूशन में हाइड्रोजन आयन की मोलर कंसंट्रेशन होती है 10⁻⁻7. सो नेगेटिव लॉगरिथम टू बेस 10 ऑफ द 10⁻⁻7 इज इक्वल टू 7. सो जो आपका न्यूट्रल सॉल्यूशन है उसकी पीएच वैल्यू कितनी होती है? 7 होती है. अब जैसे जैसे आप देखिए मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोनियम आयंस और हाइड्रोजन आयंस गोज ऑन डिक्रीजिंग इन द aqueous solution, the pH values goes on increasing. So the solution which has the molar concentration from 1 mole to 10⁻⁻2 mole, यानी कि जिनकी pH वैल्यू जो है 0 to 2 है, that are strongly acidic, और जिनकी pH वैल्यू lies between 2 to 4, that is moderately acidic, और जिनकी pH वैल्यू lies between 4 to 7, that are weakly acidic, और जिसकी pH वैल्यू 7 है that is neutral solution, और जिसकी pH वैल्यू lies between 7 to 10, that is weakly basic, और जिनकी pH वैल्यू lies between 10 to 12, that is moderately basic, और जिनकी pH वैल्यू lies between 12 to 14, that is strongly basic. यानी कि जैसे जैसे pH वैल्यू डिक्रीज हो रही है एसिडिक करेक्टर इंक्रीज हो रहा है, और जैसे जैसे pH वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रही है बेसिक करेक्टर भी इंक्रीज हो रहा है. लाइक pH इट इज आल्सो पॉसिबल टू डिफाइन POH. सो जैसे कि आपको पता है कि pH इज इक्वल टू नेगेटिव लॉगरिथम टू बेस 10 ऑफ द मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोजन आयंस इन द aqueous solution. Similarly, we can define POH. POH is equal to negative logarithm to base 10 of the hydroxyl anions in the aqueous solution. Similarly, we can define pKw. pKw means negative logarithm to base 10 of the value of ionic product of water Kw. As we know, at 298 Kelvin, the value of ionic product of water Kw is equal to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 14 mole square per liter square. So the value of pKw at 298 Kelvin can be calculated as is equal to negative logarithm to base 10 of value of ionic product of water Kw, which is equal to 1 into 10 raised to power minus 14. So upon solving it, we get negative logarithm of 10 raised to power minus 14 is equal to 14. So as we know that the ionic product of water is the product of the molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution and molar concentration of hydroxyl ions in the aqueous solution. Now, on taking the logarithm to base 10 on the both sides of equation 1, so we get logarithm to base 10 of molar concentration of hydronium ions plus logarithm to base 10 of the molar concentration of hydroxyl ions is equal to logarithm of ionic product of water Kw. By taking the negative logarithm of all on the both sides, so we get negative logarithm of molar concentration of hydronium ions as pH plus negative logarithm of molar concentration of hydroxyl ions as POH is equal to negative logarithm of ionic product of water Kw as pKw. So at 298 Kelvin, pH plus POH is equal to pKw, and pKw की value at 298 Kelvin is equal to 14. Next is degree of dissociation or ionization alpha. So degree of dissociation or ionization alpha may be defined as the fraction of the total number of molecules of an electrolyte, that is acid or base, which ionizes into ions. The degree of ionization alpha, which is represented by symbol alpha, of an electrolyte is equal to number of molecules of the electrolyte which ionize over total number of molecules of the electrolyte. Next topic is ionization constants of weak acids. So consider a weak acid HX which is partially ionized in the aqueous solution. The equilibrium can be expressed by the balanced chemical equation. So in this balanced chemical equation, HX is the weak acid. So in aqueous solution, it releases the protons. As we know, the protons are extremely small in size and are incapable of independent existence. So each proton having its vacant 1s orbital shares the lone pair of 2p orbital of the oxygen atom of water molecules and transform into hydronium ion in the aqueous solution. Whereas X negative, X anion in the aqueous solution is the conjugate base of the weak acid HX. Suppose in the beginning we take the initial concentration of weak acid as C mole per liter, and out of C mole per liter of the aqueous solution, only C alpha molecules of the weak acid HX dissociate into C alpha mole per liter of hydronium cations in the aqueous solution and C alpha mole per liter of the X anion as a conjugate base of the weak acid HX. So where alpha is the degree of ionization or dissociation of the weak acid. So here at equilibrium at a particular temperature, the equilibrium constant Kc is given by is equal to, it is the ratio of the product of the concentrations of the products to the product of the concentrations of the reactants, in which each concentration term raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation. तो यहाँ पर आप Kc की वैल्यू है इज इक्वल टू मोलर कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ हाइड्रोनियम कैटायन, लेट इट इज C alpha, and multiplied by molar concentration of X anion, it is also C alpha, over molar concentration of weak acid HX, which is C minus C alpha mole per liter, into molar concentration of pure liquid water. So upon rearranging the equilibrium constant expression, we get Kc into molar concentration of pure liquid water. So जैसे कि आप जानते हैं प्योर लिक्विड की मोलर कंसंट्रेशन या प्योर सॉलिड की मोलर कंसंट्रेशन को हम इक्विलिब्रियम लॉ में कांस्टेंट कंसीडर करते हैं. सो इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट Kc मल्टीप्लाइड बाई the constant, that is molar concentration of pure liquid water, is equal to molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation into molar concentration of X negative anion in raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation over molar concentration of undissociated weak acid HX raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation. So equilibrium constant Kc multiplied with the constant gives another constant Ka, that is called ionization or dissociation constant of the acid, which is equal to molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation into molar concentration of X anion as the conjugate base of the weak acid HX raised to power equal to stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation over molar concentration of weak acid in the aqueous solution which remains undissociated in the aqueous solution. So at a given temperature T, Ka, that is the ionization or dissociation constant of acid, is a measure of the strength of the acid Hx, that is larger the value of dissociation or ionization constant Ka, the stronger is the acid. तो जैसा कि आप यहाँ देख रहे हैं कि जो आपका dissociation और ionization constant of acid Ka है, that is directly proportional to the molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution. So greater the molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution, larger will be the value of dissociation or ionization constant of the acid, and hence stronger will be the acid. So at equilibrium, we can express the dissociation or ionization constant of weak acid Ka is equal to molar concentration of hydronium ion in the aqueous solution, that is equal to C alpha mole per liter multiplied by molar concentration of X anion as a conjugate base of the weak acid, and its molar concentration is C alpha mole per liter, over molar concentration of undissociated molecules of weak acid, and its concentration at equilibrium is C minus C alpha mole per liter. So upon solving this equation, we get ionization or dissociation constant of weak acid Ka is equal to C alpha square over 1 minus alpha. Next topic is ionization of weak bases. The ionization of base with formula MOH can be represented by the equation. So here MOH is a weak base and it releases the hydroxyl anion in the aqueous solution. So it is an Arrhenius weak base. So Arrhenius weak bases वो होते हैं जो हाइड्रोक्सिल एनाइंस एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में रिलीज करते हैं. अब मान लो MOH जो weak base है तो ये completely डिसोसिएट या आयोनाइज नहीं होता है एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में, बट it dissociate or ionize incompletely in the aqueous solution. Hence there exists an equilibrium at a particular temperature between the undissociated molecules of a weak base and the ions of the dissociated molecules of the weak base. So here in this equation, at equilibrium at a particular temperature, here the equilibrium constant of this partially dissociation of the weak base in the aqueous solution is represented by the symbol Kb. So here Kb is called base ionization constant or base dissociation constant, which is equal to the ratio of the product of the concentrations of the products to the product of the concentrations of the reactants, in which each concentration term raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in a balanced chemical equation. So here Kb in this case is equal to molar concentration of the cation released by the weak base in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient into molar concentration of hydroxyl anions released by the weak base in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation over molar concentration of the undissociated molecules of weak base in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to its stoichiometric coefficient given in the balanced chemical equation. Consider C is the initial concentration of weak base in mole per liter. If alpha is the degree of dissociation or degree of ionization of the weak base in the aqueous solution, then C alpha mole per liter of the weak base dissociate into C alpha mole per liter M positive cations in the aqueous solution and C alpha mole per liter of hydroxyl anions in the aqueous solution. Thus at equilibrium at a particular temperature, the base ionization constant or base dissociation constant Kb expression becomes is equal to molar concentration of M positive cations in the aqueous solution, it is C alpha multiplied by molar concentration of hydroxyl anions in the aqueous solution, it is also C alpha over molar concentration of undissociated molecules of weak base, it is C minus C alpha. So upon simplification, we get the base ionization constant or base dissociation constant Kb is equal to C alpha square over 1 minus alpha. So from here we can see that the base ionization constant Kb is directly proportional to the molar concentration of hydroxyl anion in the aqueous solution. So greater the molar concentration of hydroxyl anion in the aqueous solution, larger will be the value of base ionization constant, hence the stronger will be the base. Next topic is a relation between ionization constant of acid Ka and ionization constant of base Kb in case of a conjugate acid base pair. So for example, we take the weak acetic acid in aqueous solution. So weak acetic acid जो है वो प्रोटॉन डोनेट करता है और वाटर मॉलिक्यूल जो है ड्यू टू प्रेजेंस ऑफ लोन पेयर्स ऑन द ऑक्सीजन एटम ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल it accepts the proton and water acts as a base. अब ये जो आपका एसिटिक एसिड है प्रोटॉन डोनेट करने के बाद ये कन्वर्ट हो जाता है एसीटेट एनाइंस में और जो वाटर मॉलिक्यूल है वो प्रोटॉन एक्सेप्ट करने के बाद कन्वर्ट हो जाता है हाइड्रोनियम आइंस में एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में. इस तरह से जो आपके एसीटेट एनाइंस हैं दैट इज स्ट्रॉन्ग कॉन्जुगेट बेस ऑफ वीक एसिटिक एसिड. So at dynamic equilibrium at a particular temperature, the ionization constant of acid Ka is given by is equal to molar concentration of acetate anions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to stoichiometric constant given in the balanced chemical equation into molar concentration of hydronium ions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to stoichiometric constant in the balanced chemical equation over molar concentration of undissociated molecule of weak acetic acid raised to power equal to its stoichiometric constant given in the balanced chemical equation. Now consider the strong conjugate base of weak acetic acid in aqueous solution. So acetate anions acts as a strong base in aqueous solution. So as a strong base, acetate anions accepts the proton from the water molecule. So here water acts as a acid and acetate anions after accepting the proton transforms into weak conjugate acetic acid in the aqueous solution and water molecule जो है after donating its proton transforms into hydroxyl ions in the aqueous solution. So at equilibrium at a particular temperature, ionization constant of the base acetate anions, that is Kb, is equal to molar concentration of the weak conjugate acid acetic acid raised to power equal to stoichiometric constant in the balanced chemical equation into molar concentration of hydroxyl ions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to stoichiometric constant in the balanced chemical equation over molar concentration of the acetate anions in the aqueous solution raised to power equal to stoichiometric constant in the balanced chemical equation. Now here the ionization constant of acetic acid Ka represents the strength of acetic acid and ionization constant of a base Kb represents the strength of acetate anions as a conjugate base of weak acetic acid. So on adding equation 1 and 3, so equation 1 में क्या हो रहा है कि एसिटिक एसिड प्रोटॉन डोनेट कर रहा है और वाटर मॉलिक्यूल एक्सेप्ट कर रहा है इक्वेशन 1, और 3 इक्वेशन में क्या हो रहा है कि जो आपका एसीटेट एनाइंस हैं वो प्रोटॉन एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं और कॉन्जुगेट वीक एसिड में कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं. तो इन दो इक्वेशंस को ऐड करने पर वी गेट द ओवरऑल रिएक्शन, नेट रिएक्शन। ओवरऑल नेट रिएक्शन में क्या होता है कि 2 मोल्स ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल, एसीटेट से एसीटेट कैंसिल हो गया, एस्टिक एसिड से एस्टिक एसिड कैंसिल हो गया। अब हमारे पास ओवरऑल रिएक्शन बचता है 2 मोल्स ऑफ वाटर मॉलिक्यूल आफ्टर एडिंग दीज 2 इक्वेशंस इज इक्वल टू 1 मोल ऑफ हाइड्रोनियम आयन एंड 1 मोल ऑफ हाइड्रोक्सिल आयन। So at equilibrium we get the equilibrium constant Kc and multiplied by the molar concentration of pure liquid, which is also constant, gives the another constant Kw, which is called ionic product of the water, which is equal to product of the molar concentration of hydronium ion in the aqueous solution and molar concentration of hydroxyl ions in the aqueous solution. Also, on multiplying the equation 2 by equation 4. So, equation 2 is the expression of the ionization constant of acid Ka, and equation 4 is the expression of the ionization constant of a base Kb. So, on multiplying the ionization constant of acid Ka with ionization constant of a base Kb, we get upon simplification. So upon simplification or solving this product of the ionization constants of acids and bases, we get the result that the product of the ionization constant Ka and of the acid and ionization constant Kb of the base is equal to the product of the molar concentration of hydronium ion in the aqueous solution and molar concentration of hydroxyl ion in the aqueous solution, which is the ionic product of the water at that particular temperature at equilibrium. Thus, the equilibrium constant for a net reaction obtained after adding 2 or more reactions equals the product of the equilibrium constants for the individual reactions. Thus, equilibrium constant of the net reaction obtained after adding 2 or more individual reactions equals the product of the equilibrium constants for individual reactions. Similarly, in case of conjugate acid-base pair, the product of the ionization constant of acid Ka and ionization constant of its conjugate base Kb is equal to the ionic product of the water Kw. By taking a negative logarithm to base 10 of the above equation on both sides, we get pKa plus pKb is equal to pKw, and at 298 Kelvin, pKa plus pKb is equal to pKw की वैल्यू है 14. So pKa plus pKb is equal to 14. From here we can conclude that larger the value of ionization constant of acid, smaller is the value of pKa and stronger is the acid. Similarly, larger is the value of ionization constant of a base, smaller will be its pKb value and stronger will be the base. Thus, knowing the one value, the other value can be obtained. It should be noted that a strong acid will have a weak conjugate base and a strong base will have a weak conjugate acid. Next topic is amphoteric nature of water. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि वाटर मॉलिक्यूल जो है पोलर कोवलेंट मॉलिक्यूल है और इसमें सेंट्रल एटम ऑक्सीजन जो है दैट इज मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव देन द हाइड्रोजन एटम, और इस तरह से सेंट्रल ऑक्सीजन एटम क्या करती है, सीड पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन को अपनी ओर अट्रैक्ट कर लेती है. That is why the water molecule has the tendency to donate the proton in the aqueous solution and acts as an acid. On the other hand, जो central atom of a water molecule है oxygen that has the two lone pairs of electrons. That is why water molecule has the tendency to accept the proton to transform into hydronium ion. Hence, the water molecule is amphoteric in nature. Thank you. धन्यवाद.